Hey everyone. As you all know, our 2020 baseball season was cut short this year due to the COVID-19. The season unfortunately came to an end while we were in Florida. We did not get many games in this year. So at our sports banquet ceremony, we are not going to hand out an MVP or a coach's award. I would like to take this time, though, to just talk a little bit about the team and give out our sportsmanship award that was voted on by the whole team here in Altoona. Um, First of all, I would just like to give you guys a heartfelt message to all the players on our team, especially the seniors. I couldn't imagine, what it was like being in your shoes, knowing how hard we worked in the fall, in the wintertime, in the weight room, and the grades were great this year as well. I know how hard y'all worked and how disappointing this must be. To you seniors, we all started this journey together 4 years ago. I still can't believe that I got as much talent to come in as I could, coming in, taking over an 11 and 29 team. However, you guys came in and kind of set the standards for Penn State Altoona baseball, and I will be ever forever thankful for you guys for that. Um, at this time, I would like to touch base on our sportsmanship award. As I mentioned, our sportsmanship award was voted on by the players on the team. And for the first time in 4 years, someone other than Will Zdenek is going to win that award. So this year's 2020 Sportsmanship Award goes to a freshman outfielder, Brody Harbaugh. Brody was a freshman, as I said, from Chestnut Ridge. Pretty quiet at practice and on the field, but he has a great work ethic. He leads by example. He's well liked by all the teammates. I'm very confident Brody is going to have a very successful career here at Penn State Altoona. Um, so first of all, like I said, I'd just like to congratulate Brody on that award. It's very well deserved. Great player, great young man. Big things to come in the future for Brody. At this time, I'd like to take the time to recognize our seniors. Unfortunately, as we mentioned, we did not get to have a senior day. Senior day is a very special day for all senior athletes. So I think it's only proper that we take this time to acknowledge those seniors who missed out on their senior year. Our first senior is number one, Pete Jacobs. Pete was a 4-year member here of the Penn State Altoona baseball team. He played in 107 games in his career, making 105 starts. In our all-time record book, Pete ranks sixth in stolen base percentage. He's tied for eighth in triples, eighth in walks, ninth in stolen bases, 10th in runs scored. He holds a 329 career batting average, 425 on base percentage, 499 slugging percentage. Totals for Pete in his career: 124 hits, 68 runs batted in, 32 doubles, 8 home runs. What a career for Pete. His last 2 years was spent with battling a lot of injuries. He'd had a very, very special career if he could have stayed healthy. Great hard worker, great talent. Pete was named third team All AMCC in 2017. In 2018, he was actually voted first team All AMCC. He earned first team All American status from the Jewish Sports Review. He's been named AMCC Player of the Week, and he has also been selected to the D3 Baseball Team of the Week. Um, Pete's the son of Margaret and Mark Jacobs. He hails from Dix Hills, New York, and is a graduate of Half Hollow Hills High School West. Pete will be getting his degree in criminal justice here in Altoona. After two great campaigns here, his freshman and sophomore year, Pete spent the remaining 2 years battling injuries. He always had a team first mentality, which isn't easy to come by nowadays. If there was any player on the team we would want up in a clutch situation, it would obviously be Pete. Such a gamer. Pete, you and along with your other seniors should be very proud of what you accomplished here at Altoona. Our second senior is number 9, Andrew Culp. Andrew was also a 4-year member here, appearing in 42 games, making 14 starts. He had a career batting average of 280, 443 on base percentage, 373 slugging percentage. Throughout his career, Andrew totaled 21 hits, 19 walks, 12 runs scored, 12 RBIs, 4 doubles, a home run, which was a huge home run. Last year against Pitt Greensburg in the first round of the playoffs, he homered to secure us to go to the Final Four of the conference. In our single game records, Culp is tied for first in walks when he drew 4 free passes last year at Lancaster Bible. He's also tied for second with 4 hits in a game, 4 hit by pitches in a game. He was hit twice in one game. Andrew is the son of Stuart and Nancy Culp, coming from Oxford, Pennsylvania. Andrew is an environmental studies major here at Altoona. Throughout his career here, Andrew was a quiet kid, but he led by example. He was always ready when we called on him, whether he was making a spot start or coming in off the bench. Lots of big hits throughout his career, like I mentioned. None bigger than the one last year against Pitt Greensburg. Our third senior is number 13, Zane Leister. Zane was a right-handed pitcher, also a 4-year member of our baseball team. During his career, he made 28 starts, including 18 starts, 28 appearances. Zane pitched 92 and a third innings, posting a 6-7 record, throwing 2 complete games, which actually occurred back-to-back last year. Last year was Zane's breakout year. He ended up being the team horse, the team ace, and he was a monster during that stretch. He struck out 55 batters in his career, averaging 5.36 strikeouts per 9. In our all-time records, Zane is tied for 8th in flyouts induced, tied for 9th in games started. Each of his 2 9-inning complete games put him in a tie for 3rd most innings pitched in a single game in Altoona history. Zane is the son of Bobby and Harold. He comes from Middlesburg, PA, and graduated from Midwest High School. He will be receiving his degree in electromechanical engineering. Zane progressed nicely throughout his career here at Altoona. Like I said, last year he took over the role as the staff number 1. He won 5 games last year, and he was going to be a huge part of the team this year. We were hoping to jump on his shoulders and ride him for some more wins. Next senior is number 18, Oliver Daly. Oliver is a left-handed pitcher who logged 3 seasons for us here in Altoona. He recorded 19 appearances, making 8 starts. Daly pitched 50 in the 3rd innings for us, recorded 2 wins, struck out 32 batters, an average of 5.72 strikeouts per 9. During his freshman campaign, Oliver earned ECAC Division III South Region Rookie of the Week honors. He is the son of Bonnie and Fred Daly, coming from Boalsburg, PA, where he graduated from State High. He will be receiving his degree in business management and marketing. Oliver's potential, unfortunately, was never really met, as he always seemed to battle injuries here. When he was healthy, he was tough. He had a plus breaking ball from the left side, and as we saw his freshman campaign when he was healthy, he was really good. Like I said, unfortunately, lots of injuries came up, but he continued to battle and kind of knew his role on the team, and he's another big member of our program. Next up would be senior George Staiuso. George was a 4-year member here as well. As a hitter, he appeared in 96 career games, making 89 starts. Also made 17 appearances on the mound, starting 11 of those games. In our all-time records, he's tied for 2nd in walks drawn with 69. He would have shattered that record this year if our season was able to be completed. Tied for 6th most with hit by pitches with 16. Tied for 8th in home runs with 13. His total of 4 runners picked off as a pitcher is tied for 5th most in team history. Also owns a single season record for walks drawn, 36 free passes last season. He's also tied for the most home runs hit in a single game. He hit 2 homers in 2017 against St. Vincent his freshman year, and also homered twice last year in a game against La Roche University. During his career at the plate, George hit 284, 448 on base percentage, 511 slugging percentage. He had 84 RBIs, 67 runs scored, 18 doubles, 16 stolen bases, 3 triples. Just a great career for George. He was named first team All-AMCC in 2019. Also took honorable mention honors of the ECAC Division III. George, he was a 4-year starter, as we mentioned. His leadership is really going to be missed for us. He was a big bat at the plate, always had home run potential. Like most of the other seniors, just a great work ethic, great team leader. He's really going to be missed. Next up is Chase Clouser. Chase was a 4-year member of the program as well. Played in 104 games, started 94 games, ranked 7th all-time in stolen bases, tied for 8th in hit by pitches, owns our single game record for times hit by pitch. He was hit 3 times against Abington in 2018. Tied for the single game record in home runs. Homered twice in a game against Penn College last year at Stewart Athletic Field, and also swiped 3 bases. During his career, Chase hit 328. He had a 421 on base percentage, 502 slugging percentage. He had 104 hits, 79 runs scored, 72 RBIs, 39 walks, 18 doubles, 11 homers, and 2 triples. Chase made 4 career appearances on the mound as well. He was always willing to take the ball when we had no one else with a healthy arm. In 2019, Chase was voted to 2nd team All-AMCC. He was also an honorable mention selection to the All-ECAC Division III squad. Additionally, Chase has been recognized for his academics, earning a spot on the AMCC Academic All-Conference team, including as an individual peak performer and the ECAC President's Honor Roll. Chase is the son of Becky and Mike Clouser, came from Dublin, Ohio, and he will be graduating from Penn State with a degree in finance. Chase was everything a coach could ever want. He led by example in the classroom, was one of the hardest working guys in the weight room and in the cages. His work ethic was second to none. Because of that, I know Chase will be successful at anything he does. Our last senior, and certainly not least, is number 26, Dylan Bates. Dylan was a pitcher and an infielder for us, a 4-year member of the team, made 96 career starts as a hitter. Also, 11 starts on the mound, 19 overall appearances. In our all-time career records, Bates is tied for 7th in saves, tied for 8th in sacrifice bunts. Single game record, he is tied for the 2nd most walks drawn. He did that multiple times, walking 3 times in a game. And is also tied for 2nd most strikeouts looking as a pitcher against Rochester Institute down in Florida of 2018. In his career, Bates registered a 297 batting average, 399 on base percentage, 392 slugging percentage. He totaled 91 hits, had 49 walks, 47 runs scored, 42 RBIs, and hit 5 homers. On the mound, Dylan recorded 4 wins, including 1 complete game shutout and 2 saves. He threw 70 in the 3rd inning, struck out 46 batters, an average of 5.89 per innings pitched. Dylan is the son of Jill and Gordon Bates. He comes from Towanda, Pennsylvania, and he will be graduating from Penn State Altoona with a degree in environmental studies. Dylan, he brought a lot to this team. He's a very talented 2-way guy on both sides of the diamond. He could swing it, he could pick it in the infield. threw it really well on the mound. However, but what we're going to miss most about Dylan is his personality. He's the most liked guys on the team. He would always, no matter what was going on, always had some type of comment or joke to make to everyone laugh. He would never let the team get down because of it. Just always brought great character and great emotion to the team. In conclusion, I would just like to stress one last time how unfortunate this season was for the team, especially these seniors. Um, you seniors are a special part of this program. You are very special men, and just remember the legacy you left here at Penn State Altoona. For you seniors, I hope to see you next year at our alumni game. For you returning, I'm ready to get back to work. So hopefully everyone stays safe, and we're looking forward to seeing everyone soon.